Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this dip manicure. So first we're going to start off with prepping our nails. This involves pushing back our cuticles, which I did off camera. We're also going to file and shape our nails and buff them. Prepping your nails is extremely important in any manicure because that is essentially the foundation of what your manicure will be set on. So if you have a bad prep, then your manicure won't be any good either. So here you can see me using my electric drill and getting rid of my invisible cuticle. This is very crucial because it prevents lifting. If you have that dead skin there, which is exactly what your invisible cuticle is, then it's going to cause your dip manicure to pop off and you don't want that. Here you can see me buffing my nails. This is just etching the surface so that the powder has something to adhere to. If your nails are smooth, then your manicure again will pop off. I like to use an alcohol pad to wipe off the surface of my nails versus washing them because alcohol dries quicker than water. The first liquid we use is Bond. This is a dehydrator. It gets rid of any oils that are on your nails to prevent lifting. Alright, and now for the fun part. I have two powders, the first one being a clear base and finish, and then the second one here is my color. When you have any type of color powder, you want to make sure that you stir it up. This distributes the pigment evenly so that you have a clean, smooth color application. I have my base here. This is step 2 in your liquids, and overall base is just the glue. This is what you will be applying to your nails so that the powder can stick to your nails. When you apply your base, you want to make sure that you don't flood the cuticles. You want to have nice and thin layers of your powder. When you're dipping your nails, you want to gently insert your finger into the powder at a 45-degree angle and scoop your finger up just a little bit so that the powder covers every bit of base that's on your finger. You don't want to get base on your skin because the powder will adhere to wherever the base is, and you don't want to do that. You can see after I dip my finger, I tap it and I use a toothpick to clean up around the cuticles. Now tapping removes any excess powder that's on your finger. You don't need any of that, and the toothpick cleans up the cuticle so that you don't have any base or any powder on your finger. You can see I have a toothbrush and I use that to dust off my fingers after I'm done dipping. Now I just finished using that clear base and finish. That adds strength to the nails. Now we're going to use our color, and it's the same process. You apply your base, you dip your finger, you tap your finger, and you clean the cuticle. Repeat. Base, dip, tap, clean, repeat. I ended up using 3 layers of color and 1 layer of clear. That extra clear top coat will protect your color when you buff. Now we're going to use activator. This is the liquid that you use once you're finished dipping. You're done with the powders, you're done with your color, you're done with your clear. You use your activator to harden and solidify the liquids and the powder. Now that our nails are activated, it's time to buff them. This is where we fix any type of flaws that we made when we were dipping. If your dip was too thick, if you have any bumps or anything that you need to smooth out, now is the time to fix them. You really want to take your time when you're buffing because this is pretty much where you polish your nails. This is where you fix any mistakes that you've made. This is where you fix anything that needs to be reshapened. You use your file, you can fix that. You use your drill, you can fix that. Now is the time to be careful and be detailed. Here you can see me using my nail file. I like to use this when I'm working closer towards my cuticle and to also get back any shape that was lost when I was dipping, because a lot of times you do lose your shape once you have your powder on, so this is me fixing that. Once you're done buffing, now you want to wipe your nails off with another alcohol pad. You don't want to wash your hands because, again, water takes longer to dry than alcohol, and you really don't want any water in your manicure set. Next, it's time for another layer of activator. That first one was base. You don't want to use base right now, you're using activator. Again, this says that we're totally done with all of our powders and all of our buffing and shaping. We are ready to move on to sealant. Our last and final step is sealer. Now, sealer is basically just a top coat. It's clear, it makes your nails shiny. If you don't want to have a shiny manicure, then you can skip this step. If you're going for something like matte, don't use sealer. If you're going for the shine, use your sealer. A common misconception is that only women can have their nails done, and that's totally untrue. Here you can see pictures of Harry Styles, A$AP Rocky, and Bad Bunny. They all have their nails done. Having nice nails has no gender. And with that, thank you. Have a great night.